Halloween is fast approaching, just a few weeks away now, and seasonal attractions are trying to scare the pants off people while also adjusting to COVID-19 safety measures. The old 1859 Jackson County Jail and Museum is taking visitors on tours through its spooky halls once again. After a pandemic cancellation in 2020, the jail is only recommending masks, but it is limited tour sizes to 10 people. Museum staff say that smaller group size has not hurt the enthusiasm this year.
We've gotten a really positive feedback. The numbers are great for us and the Vail, and so I think it'll be a really fun month.
CDC director does recommend people limit their time in crowds right now. As for classic Halloween trick-or-treating, the CDC advising that kids stick to smaller groups. The COVID-19 test positivity rate is falling in the state of Missouri. It is now at 8.3%, the lowest it's been all month long. Over in Kansas, the monthly rate remains at about 8.2%. There are a few ways to get vaccinated across the metro today. Over in Johnson County, the Department of Health and Environment will have a clinic set up at the Mission Family Picnic at Broadmoor Park from 5 to 8 today. No appointment necessary there. Afterward, you can even grab a free hot dog from the picnic and enjoy the music of Vinyl Revival. Over on the Missouri side, the Kansas City, Missouri Health Department will host a vaccine clinic from 11 to 2 at the Midwest Soul Veg Fest in Swope Park. Flu shots also available there. The Veg Fest runs from 10 to 5 today. It's an event that aims to provide education on plant-based lifestyles through workshops, live cooking demonstrations, and a little bit extra fun too. This morning, we're taking a closer look at that disappointing September employment numbers. The U.S. adding just 194,000 jobs last month, much less than expected. KMBC 9's Jared Hill on our Washington Bureau this morning with what's happening and what this could mean for the future.
Economists are chalking this up in large part to the Delta variant and how COVID concerns are still impacting the labor market, especially low-wage jobs. The September jobs report, a bit of a slump. 194,000 jobs created compared to the 500,000 that were projected.
These jobs numbers were disappointing.
But President Biden is celebrating unemployment, now below 5% for the first time since the start of the pandemic.
A sign that our recovery is moving forward.
Due to a combination of people finding work and some people leaving the labor force.
The jobs report is shedding light on how Delta may have impacted that, like in public schools, open for the first time in person nationwide, but employment dropped. Economists are looking at support staff like cafeteria workers and bus drivers.
It could be because some of these jobs are filled by older workers that may have more concerns about the pandemic.
This was also the first month without enhanced federal unemployment benefits, which some called incentives not to look for work. But the report shows people didn't suddenly come flooding back either. Many bars and restaurants still short-staffed.
The pandemic is still playing a pretty large role in people's comfort in going out, spending money, and also looking for employment.
Government data suggests that companies have been trying to bring people back, with wages increasing since April, but still not making a massive dent. There is hope, though, from the administration that improving COVID numbers, coupled with vaccine mandates, will help to kickstart businesses, but some worry those requirements could do the opposite if people don't want to get vaccinated.
If you take millions of people more out of the workforce, that is going to have a domino effect through all sectors of the economy.
President Biden has been touting his Build Back Better plan as a way to get more people back into the workforce, especially women, with programs like expanded child tax credits as well as cheaper child care. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jared Hill.